What's going on? And oh my goodness, I know you're probably like, okay, what happened to Welcome to Mo's World? Did it just fall off the face of the earth? Let me tell you something, people. I had about two videos that I was editing and I don't know what happened. Don't know what happened. So, I will make a video where I will talk about those movies that I missed. I think I missed like The Purge, Tammy, Hercules, all that. So I will get back to those. But for this particular video, it's for the movie Get On Up. You know, the James Brown, the Godfather of Soul. Yeah, so that's what this particular video is going to be about. So, but as always, like I always say, if you happen to like this video, just go ahead and hit that thumbs up for me, and go ahead and subscribe to the channel if you have not done so. So that way when I do put up my videos, you'll know when they come out. And again, guys, like I said, I am so sorry, but I'll make up the other videos that I had before. So, but like I said, but this one we're going to talk about Get On Up. So, Get On Up. Well, let's say, okay, we had Tina Turner, and What's Love Got to Do with It, which, oh my goodness, I love, and I still watch to this day. We had Ray, which again, Jamie Foxx did wonderful in Ray. We had Dreamgirls, which I say Dreamgirls is about the Supremes. I don't care what nobody else say. I think it's about the Supremes. So we had Dreamgirls. Then, of course, then you had the section with Sparkle, but I ain't too much really care too much about Sparkle like I did with Dreamgirls, but that's here or there. So now we come to the Godfather of Soul, James Brown. Now, the person in this particular case who played James Brown, Chadwick Boseman, you probably know him from 42, the Jackie Robinson story. So it looks like to me that his trailers, he's gonna be like the bibliography man. Anyway, so first of all, okay, I'll tell you this. It wasn't a bad movie. It wasn't a bad movie. I'm not gonna say that at all. It wasn't a bad movie. I actually enjoyed it. One, to me, it was all over the place. But then again, it's James Brown. James Brown was all over the place. But yeah, it will start off in 1980 something, then it will go back to 1950 something, then it will go to 1933 something, then it will go back to 19, and I'm like, okay, okay, can we just have like some chronological order type stuff here? I'm not saying follow everybody else, but at least give me some order, because afterward, like I said, it was all over the place. One thing I did not like was some of the performances. Some of the performances looked very lip sync. It did. Angela Bassett, when she did What's Love Got to Do with It, it was on point. It was on point. The singing and the dancing was on point. Of course, with Jamie Foxx doing Ray, because he already has a singing background anyway. Even still, when they did have some of Ray Charles' stuff, it sounded like Jamie Foxx was doing it. In this particular case, the performances look a little lip sync. There was some that was like, okay. Now, we'll say he did have the moves down pat. He had the moves down pat. But the performing and singing piece, it looked a little bit too lip sync. Then there comes the makeup. Now, I understand you have to have someone look like a particular character. Again, hands down for Angela looking like Tina Turner, and of course hands down for Jamie looking like Ray. I mean, as far as Chadwick is concerned, there were moments, yeah, he did look like James Brown, but then there were moments where it looked like I was watching the movie Life with Eddie Murphy and Martin Lawrence. Yeah, I thought I was like, it was like, okay, it was like another version of Life when they got old, and it's just like all that particular. Some of the makeup was just like, okay, it's a little too much. But yeah, but like I said, it was, yeah. So but like I said, the storyline was okay. It really didn't get into it. I don't think it really got into the meat, but it basically showed you how he became James Brown, where he did it his way. He didn't listen to nobody. Everything was either it's gonna be my way or you can hit the highway. So, but it really didn't get involved in other aspects. I mean, you may see, I think, of course, the drugs and the women and all that. It didn't too much dwell on that like some of the other movies did. It more focused on the music piece. They had Little Richard in there. Oh my God. The person who played Little Richard, and I'm not going to look up who that is or whatever, but that Little Richard was horrible. Oh my goodness. Yes, the Little Richard was horrible. I didn't like that Little Richard. No. So, but like I said, but besides all that, it was Dan Aykroyd was like the manager, well played. But yeah, it wasn't really. I gave Get On Up. I gave it 3.5 stars. Y'all know how I do with my little half. So I gave it 3.5 stars. So I would say go with your family. Again, it's a little piece of our history as far as soul music is concerned. Like I said, it wasn't bad. It wasn't bad at all. I'm not gonna say, oh my goodness, it was horrible. I really enjoyed it, but it was just certain things. It was like, okay, it's like this. It was like jumping around and so forth, so forth. So, I did see this preview for Jimi Hendrix with Andre 3000. Let me tell you something, guys. Okay, first of all, the preview is boring. Oh my goodness. I'm sitting here, and if this 2-minute preview is going to bore me, I can only imagine what this movie is going to be. Oh, and by the way, James Brown was only 2 hours and 23 minutes, which was okay. It was all right. But Jimi Hendrix, and then not only that, by me reading, I read that the family would not allow any of the music to be played in the movie. So why make I don't know, maybe I said maybe there are some Jimi Hendrix fans and they may just want to see the story of his life. But me personally, I would probably want to like get more involved with the music per se. But yeah, it looks very boring. Aaliyah, for all you Aaliyah fans out there, Aaliyah, the movie was originally going to go to like Lifetime, and they had somebody pick for Aaliyah, but then I heard that the girl had quit or something like that. So now they go put Aaliyah on the big screen. So which in this case I might like to see Aaliyah on the big screen. TLC, we also on I think it was Lifetime, VH1, one of those channels. I enjoy that. I enjoy how they did TLC on far as their movie on a small screen. It didn't too much really needed a big screen release. What they did with TLC was just beautiful. I enjoyed it. Now, of course, is the big deal with Whitney Houston. The family wants Whitney Houston to be on the big screen. Some of the directors and everything wants Whitney to be on the small screen. I personally think I will rather see Whitney on the big screen. I want a movie theater movie. Yes, it will do okay probably on the small screen, but me personally, I think it will probably be a little bit better if it came out on the big screen. Of course, I think it'll make a ton of money depending on how they do it if it did come on the big screen. So who sees? Who knows? I don't know. But yeah, so who knows? And then of course maybe one day, who knows? Maybe we will, and this is a big question mark and a big maybe. Maybe we will get a Michael Jackson movie. Who knows? You never know. It might come out. So That's enough of the music and all that other stuff. So I guess, like I said, I'm going to go back and I'm going to rewind and get some of the movies that I missed. And I know next week I think it's Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Yeah, we'll see. Oh, and yeah, the one movie I do want to see is called Into the Storm. I really want to check that out. You know, I like them disaster movies, so. But I know, like I said, I guess I will holler at you people another day, another time, another section. And again, welcome to Mo's World. See you next time.